On today's episode of Spellz, you'll need a shoelace and some string. Get ready to have some fun. Jay? Anyone seen Jay? Oh, hi everyone. Welcome to Spellz. I'm Bridget Hall. Has anyone seen Jay? Jay? Jay, are you up there? Jay?
Sorry I'm late. I looked everywhere for a small piece of string I need for today's show, and I couldn't find it. Wait, Bridget, you've been stringing me along. For you.
Very cool, I think. On today's show, we're going to teach you how to perform some amazing tricks using just this simple piece of string.
That's right. Magicians have been using string and ropes for thousands of years.
So, what's this rope for?
Oh, something I'm just working on. Let's see. I hope it works. Here we go. Watch, watch. It was supposed to disappear.
I think we're ready for our first trick now.
Let's make some pasta. I mean magic. Bridget, I have a confession to make.
Let's hear it.
Well, I know you're thinking cool guy, right? Thanks. I know we are. I know you're thinking fast hands and stuff. I'm actually not very good at tying shoelaces. No, I know. I went through my entire grade school in socks. I could never. Now, luckily, as a magician, though, I just give a shake and I can make a knot appear any time I want. I know what you're thinking. That's not possible. This is how you do it. You're gonna need a shoelace.
Does it have to be a shoelace?
No, it could be a piece of string, a weasel. It really doesn't matter, okay?
Right.
You tie a couple of knots in it. Okay, not one, not 340 knots. It gets way too big in the hand. A couple of knots. And you hide the knot behind your fingers, okay?
Okay.
The other hand is gonna hold it down here at the other end, and this is called mirroring, when one hand looks like the other hand, and it makes it look really comfortable and natural. Okay, no one suspects.
Right.
So I'm gonna take the other end of it and drop it 3 times. At least that's what it's gonna look like. But on the 3rd time, I'm gonna switch the ends. Look, here's 1, here's 2, and on the 3rd time, I bring it up, hold it between my thumb and finger here, and I'm gonna let this other end fall.
So does it have to be 3 times that you do it?
No, not if the people you're performing for live forever. In that case, you can do it thousands of times. But usually you just do it 3 times. It's actually an idea in drama or theater. That rule of 3, it's called.
All right.
So it's here behind my fingers, and I'm going 1, 2, and then 3. Boom.
Just like that.
Looks like real magic.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, Bridge.
What would you say is one of the best rope tricks ever?
Well, certainly the most famous rope trick ever was the Hindu rope trick. A very famous legend says that once upon a time in India, a magician pulled out a long piece of rope and magically made the rope climb high into the sky on its very own. The magician's young assistant then climbed up the rope and disappeared.
That sounds impossible.
Guess what? You're completely right. It never really happened. It was a very famous story written by an American news reporter over 100 years ago. And get this, even though later on the writer admitted to having made the whole thing up, by then the story had amazed people all over the world. Some people even said they had seen the trick performed, even though it never really happened.
I guess that proves that some people will believe anything is true, no matter how impossible it is.
You're absolutely right. Say, you know I can fly, right?
Nice try, Jay.
This one is all about the magic of heat. Bridget, hold out your right hand. Take your hand and rub it briskly on your arm, really quickly. Get a lot of heat inside the hand. Okay, hold out your hand. Perfect. I'm gonna take these 2 little pieces of string and have you hold on to the ends of the 2 strings. Hold on, not too tightly.
Okay.
But feel the heat in your hand. I'm gonna pull this back and forth. And with any luck, you're gonna feel the 2 pieces of string actually start to meld together inside your hand. I'm hoping. Go ahead, open your hand. Take a look. There it is. The magic of heat. Here is how you do it. The trick is in the string. You need to find string that is made up of a couple of strands, okay, little pieces of string. And if I pull them apart and let them sort of twist back together, look at that. They start to look a lot like the ends of string,
Oh,
okay?
all right.
If I got a little bit of moisture from my mouth, twist it up like that. Now, there we go. They start to look an awful lot like I'm holding 2 pieces of string.
Right, okay.
Then I have the person hold up their hand and rub so they get lots of heat in their hand.
And does the heat really help at all?
No. It's just it's a present. It's just the words you say to kind of have them focused on one thing, so they don't notice
okay.
that they make there's a piece of string there. Hold out your hand for me. Now I put both of these in the hand, and I close your hand so you don't get a chance to see what I really put in your hand. Show the hand's empty, and as I pull it back and forth, the key here is that I pull so the string is really taut. Really tight, okay? Really. So when they open their hand, it looks exactly like one piece of string. Never perform the same trick for the same audience twice. See, that way, they'll know what to look for the second time around, and they just might catch you.
Hey, Jay, what do you know about crop circles?
Well, I know they're huge designs made in the middle of farmers' fields.
That's right.
And I think they're made by aliens in spaceships. Like that one.
But, Jay, that's just a cool lighting effect.
There's no fooling you, Bridget.
Here's the real story. About 25 years ago, strange circles started to show up in farmers' fields. Many people thought the circles were made by aliens, but it was actually a couple of guys pulling off a joke. And how they made the crop circles was pretty simple. They hammered a big nail into the ground, attached a rope to the nail, and tied a board to the rope. Then they dragged the board over the crops and flattened them. And ta-da! They had made crop circles.
Wow, are you sure it wasn't aliens?
Positive.
Gonna use the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of hearts. The 4 acrobatic aces. They're gonna fly through the air and land in the very middle of the deck. Watch. I'll take all 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. The first one, watch. Right here, off my knee. Oh, spun through the air, landed in the middle. Leave me now with 3. Watch the second one, right from the table. That's ace number 2. Leaving me now with just 2 aces. Ace number 3, watch carefully. Here we go. We'll just take it, give a squeeze. Oh! That's ace number 3. The last ace, the ace of spades. Watch. Put it on top, right on top, no funny moves. Just like that, the last ace has disappeared. Actually, they haven't disappeared. As I said, all 4 aces ended up in the very center of the pack. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the acrobatic aces. Thanks for joining us.
And now, thanks to some tricky camera work, Jay is going to perform the famous trick that never was, the Hindu rope trick. See you next time.
Hey, Bridge.
So that's how he does it.
Hi, I'm the amazing Alexandra, and I'm 10 years old. Today I'm going to perform a trick for you called Believe It or Not. I'm going to tie a knot in the rope. Pulling the knot down the rope. Sometimes it gets a bit stuck. But I'm able to make the knot disappear.